time for RRQ to play the recovery. Time turner on top of everything else. Pulled out as well, just in case anything was to happen from those windows. Mahal still sees some action. Dudes gets a coordinate onto Bob. And Buriram cleans up house. And the victims are the Indonesians, RRQ.
The last reserve that he had, save for Kochu, both on the last leg, but Blue Wall Melter from AG.AL. The Indonesians might just fall victim to the ties.
Yeah, Kochu looking at Koja, but AG.AL showing up just in time to knock Kochu down onto the ground. Koja will be ripped away by Moshi. And Thailand will stand strong in the final circle. This Bermuda map belongs to Southeast Asia. And AG.AL and Buriram both proving that. Fluxo falling out in third, surviving long enough. But Buriram looking for the absolute shutdown. Sniper taken away from AG.AL. Chinoy, down you go, they say. But Chinoy just standing up long enough to get a knock. And Buriram starting things off hot here. Question is, can they keep up this momentum they're building? 2v1. Rasia has got the plasma gun, but Dude says, down you go, baby. You'll always be the kid behind me. 1v1, time turner, aim gone, and 590 plays the meta, but the time turner wins it. And RRQ showing why they the big brothers.
Great valiant dash to break down the defenses of Lost, to give Evos a fighting chance. 12 elimination, 13 on the dark end. Rasia from afar with almost no HP, willing to fight to the death. AG.AL joins the equation and give him a bit of a knuckle sandwich in the face of Evos as AG.AL makes themselves known. Evos out in form. AG.AL now faces against Falcon.
Lost going in for yet another booyah, but with just a single player, this looks nearly impossible. Falcons up against AG.AL. Dew has got the M590 in his hands, but he's not the intended CQC player. Still alive and kicking. He's out of his comfort zone, but still getting the knocks for AG.AL, putting Falcons and their team members 6 feet under. But one final one left standing. Limit missing his AWM shot, not doing him any favors at all.
There's going to be a chance for Limit to clutch this. It needs to be able to identify where Dew and Cypher are at. They're currently still running in a straight line. That shot has to connect. A dash in front, Cypher in the face of Limit. Limit is out in the blue. He's just too tough. AG.AL will find the first booyah in the grand finals.
This is the shooting range. Everybody is a prey as far as the Indonesians are concerned. But the threat is up on a hill, on a rock that they call their own. R7 now, high ground advantage, about to turn into a disadvantage as the circle slowly pushes them on in. Rasia fighting Joker, that's the disadvantage we talk about. But the distraction from RRQ is going to keep R7 alive.
Big rematch in these two squads. Rasia needs help, but he actually gets himself picked back up. The Diva works out for Evos. 15 eliminations, ducks behind the wall. A temporary ceasefire between these two teams, and the Coda scan. Evos knows what's in front of them, and Ma'al takes the brunt of the Games King from behind. Evos, they might have a good opportunity to close this out. 17 eliminations.
And the circle moving towards Evos. R7 stopping RRQ.
Oh
distracting them. Kiva being shot by Evos as well. Aim God finds hacks. The team of R7 now being slowed down. Aim God moving on in. Valiant dash, breaking down their defenses and breaking down their hopes as well. Game King as the final survivor, struggling to pick up his team members. But Evos calls it to an end. Strikes a booyah at Kalahari. The glue wall melters taking down their defenses, and Dew and his Riptide Rhythm, they are fully engaged, activated already. Pain Gaming, if they take a fight on the outside, it will be trouble for them.
That's why you see Motovia moving up to the second floor. They need to find elevation, but the circle is not going to wait for long. Pain needs to make a decision right now. Riptide Rhythm, Steffi online for AG.AL, so those grenades are not gonna do much. As long as it is timed correctly, they will block the first grenade with the glue wall, drop the monster truck, and use it for cover. Pain, what is the plan? Seems like they're gonna go for a 2-2 split.
Yeah, beautiful decision making here for Pain. And they do leave Motovia behind to deal with Chinoy. They will keep each other engaged. That A124 waiting for that final opportunity, but it will be Pain Gaming to pop it first. These players are now frozen. Pain Gaming has a few seconds to take advantage of the situation, but high ground advantage still held by Dew, and nobody else in his process. With no Coda making one mistake, that guy goes down, and the gameplay for Pain crumbling down right after.
And Deal sets it up for the team. Sci-Fi and Barros will clean it up. AG.AL second booyah of the grand finals to put themselves one step closer to the top.
The confidence has dwindled down for Evos, all thanks to Pain Gaming putting them in check. But now, Falcons up against R7. An opening here, but it is Della that takes advantage with the Bison. Pulls up the time turner as well. Uses it to back away on fire. Struck down Peter! M10-17, the shotty gets the hit. And backup's on the way. They make quick work of R7. Unbelievable stuff out of Falcons. Champions with the way they're playing out there right now. Lost on the rotation. AG.AL surviving with Sci-Fi, but only till I said that M590 to the back puts him out of the race. And it's now Evos up against Lost up against the Dragons.
And the Dragons Esports, they have high ground advantage, sure. But Evos, they have the cover of the building. Riptide is going to take out that glue wall on the lair. Dragons dropping down for full-on fight. Evos can't just let this unfold. They don't need to be a part of this. They've already have control. Rigby takes out Simox. Lost also starting to lose bodies. General's going to knock down. Ingvar joins the party as well. Takes out General. And Lost disengage. They pull away. They don't want a direct confrontation with Evos, but it is bound to happen.
Dragon finally down and out, but not out of our hearts, baby. Evos up against Lost. Unbelievable quality. 17 eliminations. So close to activating the champion rush, and that has just fueled them up even further. But Sexy with those sexy shots. And 590 needs another connection. But Rasia in the CQC with the AWM. Unbelievable. He's still standing. Can he get a no-scope? He cannot. And it's Raoni ends it. Brazil still has a reason to smile.
Only one team has a full squad, and that's Vitality, sitting right in the middle of the safe zone. Final circle threatens to close in. Dragon Esports still has one lone survivor, yes, but it's Fluxo that has a chance.
I mean, again, Dragons, what an unbelievable run here at the Esports World Cup.
Pure survival.
Pure survival, and that's what Battle Royales are all about. They gotta sharpen up their capabilities in terms of taking away these eliminations though. But I sure as hell can bet we will see more from this squad in the years to come. Vitality, Bob, Split Blitz, 3 of those names finding the connections, and Bob barricading himself in a maze of glue walls. Pushes it, comes in for the save, but he gets sprayed down. Koja fires Vitality, running this final circle. Gio left standing just for this moment. 57 HP left on him, and Vitality makes quick work of that as well.
And the only thing left is to clean up the pieces, and that's Yasir from Dragon Esports. And Vitality knows that they've gotten this round in the bag. Finally, some signs of life from this team. We've been doubting them, we've been questioning them, but at least this booyah is going to give us one more round to play. Just barely bounced by the members of Vitality. RRQ now making initiative, but if RRQ doesn't survive this, Vitality has a good shot of being a champion rush mode. And RRQ, they don't want Vitality to be in a position of power. They make sure that Vitality stays down for another round.
Oh, brilliant play by RRQ, but now it's up against Lost. The Brazilians who desperately need massive points off of this game. They need 21 points to activate Champion Rush. Those grenades looking for them, but thankfully just glue wall melters. Riptide Rhythm breaking down the defenses of the Bay, but had a truck right in front of him to block off those shots. Monster Truck playing its role as defense as well, as the Bay makes it up to the top of the rock. Now this boulder serving as defense. M590 in hand, and Lost says we don't want to deal with this. They back away from the fight.
It's not going to be easy. Haone finding a nade onto Ma'au, and that is going to be green light for Lost to push on forward to get them close to that champion rush condition, but Rahone gets knocked down. Lost losing Rigby in the process. They need some time to recover. Deuce gets knocked down. It's down to just Kiba. He was the representative from Onyx back then, but Lost shuts down the show. And another round we go.
An unbelievable performance from Lost in an unfortunate predicament.
Sci-Fi
and Evos allows it to happen. Sci-Fi, bye-bye. Koja steals it.
Look at this, AJ. Look at where Evos is at.
Look at where Indonesia is at the world stage, Husky.
This could be the final lap. We are so close to it. RRQ, they need to leave the compound now, but if Vitality moves now, it draws attention away. RRQ makes the move. onto the southern side towards Evos. Vitality splits to the north. RRQ makes contact first. Rastia delivers 2 in a row. A buy. He needs to shut Rastia down. They caught. Trapped in the same spot. Rastia finally gets knocked down. RRQ though, they need to finish the job, but it's not done just yet.
Vitality wants to play spoilers. Unbelievable what we are seeing here at the Esports World Cup. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the heat is just
He
of a
overshoots.
different quality. Keeper overshoots. Down with the Bison. Kyung gets the shot from afar. And now RRQ very low in probability. We still don't crown a champion here yet at Riyadh. Aim God, down you go. Vitality showing that they are a monster. Indonesia, you can rise. You are the best nation in Free Fire right now. Oh, monster truck fails. Vice and Russia going for the spray down. Evos, all their players back up on their feet. Vitality did not manage to put all of their players down and out of it just yet. Ray bleeding out, but the instant picked up thanks to Diva. Aim God pushing on form once again. It's all about the action now out in the open.
And this is the championship fight. Ray takes down 5 gears. Aim God delivers 2nd in a row. Falcon still have 1 more guy left. Someone can still be made a sacrifice. The scapegoat to it, but Evos, they're not gonna wait. Final rush. Fires back up for the 3rd time, but Evos, they can smell it. The victory is damn and Vitality. Evos right in front of them. Here comes the nade.
They've been out by the circle. First nade, Ray, triple. The first team to activate Champion Rush. And the team to end it, Russia with the final elimination. The Wonder Kid gets the job done. 1 month short of his 3rd anniversary with Evos. The greatest investment, the best player, the MVP of MVPs. The Wonder Kid has helped dominate the world stage again after 6 long years. Champs back then at the Free Fire World Cup 2019, and now the champions of the Free Fire and Esports World Cup 2025.
Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. After 371 days since they first stepped foot on the grand finals,